U.S. election news. Was Trump's remark about the school massacre in Iowa accurately quoted by Biden in the State of the Union? In his Thursday night State of the Union speech, President Joe Biden sought to establish a contrast by mentioning his predecessor more than a dozen times. One of these references included Iowa, and Biden even quoted partially from Trump, the man he was alluding to. Is Biden correct about Trump's quote? At least in theory. Following his remarks on his campaign against domestic abuse, Biden shifted the focus to gun violence. Jasmine, whose sister Jackie was one of 21 students and faculty members killed at Uvalde, Texas, primary school, is here with us tonight. Jackie was 9 years old. Immediately following the incident, he and first wife Jill Biden traveled to Uvalde to spend time with the families, he stated. Their message was clear: do something, he admonished the entire chamber. While Vice President Harris heads the inaugural White House Office of Gun Violence Prevention, I did my part by creating the position. Whereas, my predecessor boasted to the National Rifle Association that he accomplished nothing during his presidency regarding firearms. We should simply get over it, he stated following yet another school massacre in Iowa. The addition of Joe Biden's name glosses over Biden paraphrased Trump, adding the word just before a get over it, which Trump did not say. On January 5, during his campaign rally in Sioux Center ahead of the Iowa caucuses, Trump brought up the shootings at Perry High School the previous day. A student had opened fire in the cafeteria, killing one student, wounding the principal, 5 others, and then taking his own life. The president expressed his support and warmest sorrow to the families and everyone affected by the tragic school tragedy. We love you all, he wrote, adding that he prayed for the community and the state as a whole, asking God to heal and comfort everyone. To the best of our abilities, we are here for you. What occurred is really horrible. His words were dreadful. Oh wow, that's terrible. Seeing it here is somewhat unexpected. We need to move past this, though. He emphasized the need to proceed. To all the families and individuals who are currently in such a state of complete and utter despair, to the point that they are unable to even breathe, know that you have our unwavering support. The only quoted words in the White House release transcript of the address were "get over it." While it appears in the text, the word "justy" was not actually a part of the quote. The listeners in the audience, however, had no way of knowing when Trump uttered the phrase. Even before Thursday's speech, Biden had previously criticized Trump for his remark. Instead of responding to Trump's advice to get over it, he said, "My response is we have to stop it." On January 8, the international community is putting more and more pressure on us to end the war, and he warned that as this pressure increases, we must band together. Rafah, located on the southernmost edge of the enclave near the Egyptian border, is home to an estimated 1.5 million people. The majority of these people have fled from their homes further north to avoid the Israeli military assault. While speaking at a graduation ceremony for Israeli army officers, Netanyahu asserted that Israel must resist what he called a planned attempt to implicate it in Hamas crime. Aside from Rafah, the last Hamas stronghold, he said that Israeli forces would conduct operations across Gaza. "We will not lose the fight if someone instructs us not to strike in Rafah," Netanyahu declared.